Good evening and welcome to the National 4-H Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I am Payton Rigert, youth member from Oregon. I'm pleased to welcome you to honor our distinguished group of laureates this evening. Please be seated as our 2015 National 4-H Hall of Fame laureates enter the auditorium. Author David McCullen once said, "Real success is finding your life work and the work that you love." Tonight's honorees represent that statement so well with their lifetime contributions to 4-H, as we will learn more about during the ceremony. As we begin, let me share with you the history of the National 4-H Hall of Fame. It began in 2002 when the National Association of Extension 4-H Agents, National 4-H Council, and 4-H Headquarters partnered to create this opportunity during the 4-H's centennial year. The National 4-H Hall of Fame was established to recognize 4-H volunteers, financial supporters, staff, and pioneers who made major contributions within the 4-H movement at the local, state, and national level. Each land-grant university from across the nation may nominate one candidate per year, while the founding partners may nominate up to 3 candidates per year. The candidates represent 4-H in the broadest sense. They may have been a 4-H volunteer, financial supporter, extension professional, or a staff employee who impacted 4-H through significant contributions of time, energy, or financial resources to 4-H and its members. Tonight's ceremony introduces the 2013 National 4-H Hall of Fame class members. Before the 2015 class is officially introduced, we have special guests to share in welcoming our honored guests this evening. Lisa Loxman, Director of Families, 4-H and Nutrition, National Institute of Food and Agriculture, USDA. Kimberly Gressley, 2015 President of the National Association of Extension 4-H Agents, and Jennifer Sarangelo, President and CEO of National 4-H Council. Namaste. Mera naam Payton hai, which means my name is Payton Rigert. I live in the beautiful state of Oregon. I recently went on a Rotary Youth Exchange to India, where I learned a lot about what it means to be good at public speaking. After my trip to India, where I learned a lot about the culture and the different values that India has, I had to give a speech to my local Rotary Club. It was very fun for me to be able to share my experiences and also for me to communicate in a way that they learned a lot about India too. Public speaking is a big part of my life, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I like the feeling of sharing my knowledge with other people. I am a volunteer and attend Toastmasters, which is a morning public speaking group that meets every Thursday morning. There I learned a lot about public speaking since I was a 3rd grader and have attended it with my dad. I love public speaking. It's a great way to communicate with the people around you. I should be the Mistress of Ceremonies at National 4-H Hall of Fame induction ceremony because I love to travel, and I will make the ceremony that much better because I enjoy public speaking, and when you enjoy something, the people around you enjoy it too. I can't wait to share about myself, the connections that I can make with the National Hall of Fame laureates this year. Now let me share a little bit more about myself. I have the ability to thrive under pressure. Roar! I also follow my dreams. One of the things that I love most in life is sports. I am a women's wrestler for my high school. And this past year, I was a Triple Crown, which means I won freestyle, folk style, and Greco wrestling for my school. Wrestling is one of my greatest passions, and I love the sport and the people. Not only do I love sports, but I'm also a part of National Honor Society and have maintained a 4-point GPA throughout my high school career. I have also have 3 AP classes this year, and I'm working on succeeding not only in sports, but also in school. I'd like to introduce you to my family. This is the Rigert family. This is my mom and dad, my mom Deanna and my dad Trey, my younger brother Carter, who just turned 14, my sister Marissa, who is 9, and my sister Jenica, who just turned 5. They are a big part of my life, and I really enjoy their company and the motivation they give me to do better in life. My siblings are all involved in 4-H, and my mom is a big help with my leader. Each year, we participate in fair, and my brother got to go to state fair this year for Rabbit Showman. It was an amazing experience. Now let's talk about 4-H. I am a part of Hood River County, which is in Oregon, and my club is Funny Farms 4-H. I'm president of my 4-H club, a county ambassador, and a state ambassador. My projects include poultry showmanship, rabbit showmanship, leadership, and presentations, and many other things. I'm Grand Champion Poultry Showman, Grand Champion Rabbit Showman, and also won Grand Champion in presentations at State Fair. I love 4-H and the people that it can bring together. Because of my love for 4-H, our county ambassadors have now been doing community service projects on a weekly basis. We have made baby hats for La Clinica, participated in Taiwan On Day, baked cookies for the elderly, had petting zoos, and also volunteered at this year's Harvest Fest in our community. 4-H is a great way for people to come together and also for young kids to learn more about the opportunities around them. I was a camp counselor at a 4-H Camp Morrow, which is about an hour away from my town, and it was a week long of helping out with small children and teaching them all the cool things that you can do in 4-H. It's really special to be able to be with younger kids, and you're in charge of their lives, and that's a really inspiring opportunity. I love 4-H, and I wouldn't be the same person I was today if I didn't have it. I was recently selected as an Oregon delegate to attend National 4-H Congress, which I attended over Thanksgiving. It was an amazing experience for me, and it really demonstrated how much 4-H has made a difference in my life. 4-H is a stepping stone to larger things and really helps youth to develop skills that they can use over a lifetime. I was also selected to be on the 2015 Youth Leadership Team. I got to be the MC one night in front of over 1,000 students, all 4-Hers. It was an amazing experience. The night that I was MC, there was a Holocaust survivor there, and he talked about the difference between humane and human. And it's that little bit of extra that makes a difference between humane and human. 4-H is an extraordinary thing, and it's super magical what you can do with 4-H and how it can change your life. I can't wait to see what 4-H does for me for the rest of my life. But before that, I think that I would be the perfect candidate for the 4-H National Hall of Fame induction ceremony as Mistress of Ceremonies. Jimmy Johnson once said, "The difference between extraordinary and ordinary is that little bit of extra." And I hope to be that little bit of extra that makes 4-H National Hall of Fame extraordinary.